Hello,
What is like
everybody,
light?
and welcome to Just Lunch with myself and my special guest, Rico Boxing. How are you, darling?
I'm very well, thank you, my dear.
Yeah,
How
you're
is
doing well.
everything?
That's
How's
so
the
good.
chat?
That's so good. Yes, how's the chat? Everybody in the chat. So, I want to ask you, for those that don't know, please tell everyone who you are and what you're doing. I see you've got the boxing voice under your name. Tell everybody, this all the millions of people that are tuned in, who you are.
Oh, I am a local lad from England, uh, born in Africa, Zimbabwe. It's always crazy when I say that, like, because no one really believes I'm from there. But
No.
yeah, I managed to get uh through hard work and determination, a spot on a really big platform, and I've been able to make friends with incredible people like yourselves and the rest of the girls. And yeah, just doing my thing on the Boxing Voice. Make sure you guys
Yeah,
subscribe, see me there. It's good stuff.
and that's you. It's such a big platform. So I'm sure that it was quite an honor, to be part of that crew. Everybody on there is spectacular, and everybody knows them and you for your work. So congratulations on that. Um,
Thank you
but
so
I had
much.
also seen some things on X. Something about you going to Saudi Arabia or something. Please tell me
I am.
more.
I am. Thank you so much, and obviously all the people involved for that opportunity. Uh, gonna go cover the event for the Boxing Voice, the whole event. So I'll be staying there for I think like 7, 8 days, something like that. And it's the first
Oh
time I'm
my
actually
God.
leaving England since I was 19. So
Wow.
I was yesterday I was so I wear my heart on my sleeve, man. So I really what you see is kind of what you get in terms of the emotion at the time. But yeah, I was just so grateful, and I just want to shout out. I can't name him, but there's a boxer that I just can't thank enough, who's actually sponsored me and my trip to actually go there, and
Wow.
and he's going to be a future world champion, and one day will when you see his biopic or something like that, this will definitely come up. But yeah, I'm so grateful for all of the relationships with all of these incredible athletes that I've been able to ascertain throughout my career, because I've been doing it for like 6 years, so it's actually crazy that
It is crazy. It
all of
is
it's
crazy. And to get to be
yeah.
going to Saudi Arabia, like that is so huge. So
I just want to hold turkey's hand.
you're probably going to get a chance to do that.
Oh yeah,
you,
definitely.
you
You,
I want the
Christy,
I
me
want a
now.
picture. Send me a picture. No, so on the card. So tell everybody what card you're talking about. Who's on the card?
Moses Ituma versus Dylan White,
Ooh,
who
that's
I've
ooh.
touted as the next heavyweight king, until America,
Yes.
produces
Until Josh Edwards
someone.
gets up there.
Until well, you know what I mean. There's so much talent in America, especially in the heavyweight scene, that a lot of people, maybe aren't privy to, or it's not been pushed in the right way. But there's like
Right.
the Jermaine Franklins of the world and stuff. So I'm really excited to see, um, what those caliber of fighters. Obviously, you've got Hergovich fighting David Adelaide. You've got Ray Ford on there. But
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to Moses Atuma. I believe that young man is it's so crazy because when you meet him, I feel like the child, and
And he's
he's
like
just like
what, 20, right? He's like 20 years old.
you'd never
20 years
think it, Christine.
He's so
That
young.
that
Yeah.
the kid is he's so well mannered. He's so respectful, and he's just determined. I feel like he was genetically engineered to beat the shit out of people. Sorry if I can't swear,
Wow. No,
but
you're
yeah,
fine.
he's incredible, and I really can't wait to because that win over Dylan, you might even see him fight Usyk. I mean, His Excellency Turkey El Sheikh wants that fight. He just wants someone to beat Usyk, and I respect that. I respect it. As
That's
somebody
so
who's
crazy.
gone through
That's
the
so
gauntlet,
crazy.
you guys know the T. Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, incredible
And
event,
whatever
and I
whatever
can't
Turkey
wait to
wants, he
cover everything.
gets. He gets. Whatever Turkey wants, he gets. It seems as though,
He
you know.
he's amazing. I think so
Yes.
anyway. Like
No, yeah, he's doing some
people are
great
like,
things. He is.
no,
I
carry on,
just
Donna.
want to see. I just want to see a few women sprinkled in there on the cards.
I don't. Do you know what it is? I think Jake Paul is doing an incredible, incredible job. I believe that he has pretty much bought the whole women's division, except for the one crown jewel that is the GWOAT. Actually, two. Shout out to my girl Sandy Ryan. Love you, Sandy. And yeah, I think that from what I'm hearing, I think there's a lot of big things that will be happening for Clarissa, definitely. Shout out to the GWOAT. And yeah, fair play to Jake Paul. I think it it was not obvious, but I don't believe, as an outsider looking in, that Turkey is really interested in the women's division like that, which is obviously a shame. But when you do have the likes of Jake Paul investing the amount of money that he's investing, you guys have to remember, he had Amanda Serrano, who was earning like 5 grand, right, for a world title fight, to earn in over 1 million. When she kind of debuted with Jake. I think Jake even took a pay cut to actually give her more money. I think the combination with her, I think it's Nikita and Jake. I think they're going to do a lot of great things for the women's division. 20%.
I agree. No, I totally agree. And I love everything that they're doing. I do. We've seen a lot of co-promoting and a lot of, promoters holding hands and putting on shows. I think it'd be kind of cool for them to do the same and maybe get a few of these undisputed and world champions together on these big cards because they're huge and everybody's tuned in. I don't know the climate in Saudi Arabia, as far as women are concerned, and maybe that's part of it. It's part of the tradition and the religion, and I totally respect everybody's religion and
So what?
traditions.
Um, you say that, but Ramla Ali, I think that was the first fight to debut, two female fighters to debut in Saudi Arabia under challenge. If before Turkey took over, chat, you can fact check me on this one.
Hmm.
I'm not too sure, but there has been fights over there. I think it's just I had this conversation on the Boxing Voice yesterday where I kind of said it was easy for Jake to dominate the women's division so
Hmm.
easily. One, I
Hmm.
think they waited for contracts to finish. Very clever. Two,
Yeah, very clever.
the the money that, and people don't like it when I actually say this, but Christine, you would know this better than anybody, obviously, being with the champ over there, Chicken, big up to Chicken. You don't the money and the purses that you get for those fights are not what you think they are,
No.
especially within the women's division. And I understand why there have been a lot of angry people,
Hmm.
especially when it's such a violent sport and you're putting your life on the line and everything. But boxing is prize fighting, and the prize is based on how many people, are investing into it. So he's literally quadrupled purses, and he's introduced
Literally,
Netflix now
literally.
as a
Yeah.
network. Um,
Yes.
say what you want about the guy, man, but what he's been able to do is simply incredible.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I mean, I have so much respect for everything that he's done. There are some other females, like you mentioned, Clarissa, and there's also another Tierra Brown, and I'm not sure
What do you
how they're
reckon
doing.
about Clarissa? Sorry, Christine. What do you
Oh no,
reckon
you're
about
good.
Clarissa and Miss Ali?
I did not think that it would actually come about. Like I really didn't, but I wasn't mad at it because you know what? Why not? Why not? Why not let these women make as much money as they possibly can? And we've seen it done before. I mean, Jake did it. Um the criticism that he got, and then also the people that were tuned in, the criticism didn't supersede the positive and the amount of money that they made. It was a win-win for both these guys. Nobody was hurt. So I wasn't against it. I wasn't against them making their money. I mean, why not? They're both their own bosses. They're both doing what they want to do. So why not? What were your thoughts? Were you for it, or did you think that it was something that we didn't need to see?
I love the fight, and I am a habitual chaos lover. Okay, so what that means
Boxing.
is that when literally it's like it's the only sport of its kind, boxing. Like it's so one day hopefully I'll have a biopic and you'll see all of it. But from what I could see is that I love it when somebody gets called out and then they don't back their word. Layla went
Mm,
on that show. Um, was it the Breakfast Club? I can't remember. Whichever show she said, "I'll 15 million. I'll come out of retirement and knock her out."
I
She
did
said
see that
those
you
words. Now, people,
reposted that. I did see that you reposted that. You were calling her out on
did you
that,
see
on
what I was
going
saying?
back
So,
on her word.
absolutely, she's lucky I didn't actually have her at because I would have just added her right there because it's just like, okay, you people are mad at me, Christine, because of what she said. I just said this is what she said. She said that she'll knock
Right.
her out 50 million. The Clarissa said, I got the 50 million. Let's get it cracking. And then she puts out a video on my time. Wait for me.
Mm,
Did I miss anything? Like,
right. So people were
what?
actually mad at you. It's so funny the way that these people that,
They
tune
said to me,
in.
oh, she's she they one guy said to me, what? Relax, she's 47. I'm like, that what does that have to do with me?
You're like, I didn't say it, she did. That's true.
I would hate
No,
the
yeah,
player. Hate
and she
hate the
did
retweet.
say, I did see, where she was saying, yeah, I would come out for like 15 million, whatever. And and then Clarissa, she had the money. She has the money to pay her. So, and then I'm just wondering, gosh, well, what would Clarissa make? Cause that would be a big bag for both of them. Um
Like if
Chris,
she's offered a flat fee of 50 million,
right.
Clarissa and whoever she's got this money from. I'm assuming. I don't know. I have maybe a guess, but if it is the entity that I'm thinking is the entity, that fight she will clear a good 40 million.
Yeah.
Just
I
her.
mean it would
Um,
be a huge
build up
payday.
huge. The event would be massive, and I think it would actually attract people like a Turkey and like all these other people because you would display such talent as Chantel Cameron on there. Hopefully, we'll get Chicken back on there. It's you would be forced to have to watch that. You would be because it would just be
Yeah, well,
everywhere.
we know Clarissa is not with Salida anymore. So who do you think? So you think a Turkey would pick it up possibly? I mean, even though Clarissa had said that she would not work with Jake Paul, money talks. Who knows? Maybe.
That's don't ever believe anybody when they say shit in boxing. There's no such thing. Like I've seen people bend the knee for Turkey.
Yeah,
Literally, they're like, "Oh man, he's bad for the sport." Blah, blah, blah. Then they'll send happy birthday videos. So I
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
I'm honest about myself. I want to hold a man's hand. And I will
Right.
walk adjacently across the corridor, holding his hand with him in unity.
So you think? Do you think? I mean, you're stating that yes, but so money can really change people. Can it change you?
Yes, absolutely. Million percent. I do have morals, right? And I will speak my mind. That's the one thing that
Hmm.
I think people have liked about me throughout my time in boxing. And when you have an English accent, you're able to get away with a lot of
That is
stuff.
very true.
So,
That
yeah,
I'm you get away with a lot more than I do. That's for sure. And it's definitely the accent. It's definitely the accent. Um, you spoke about speaking your mind and your morals. So whenever you post something online and somebody attacks you or whatever, people have to have really tough skin because you and I are both in the spotlight in different ways. How do you personally deal with things like that?
oh, it's very hard sometimes. And sometimes it's just like, it depends. Like, for example, there was this account that said, because I don't post my pictures of my daughter anymore now on X
Hmm,
because
hmm. Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
account
I
said
don't
something
post really.
horrible, horrible. and
Mhm.
it was like that. Like you kind of think I kind of think to yourself, like, what helps me is I think maybe this person is really going through some horrible something bad.
Mhm.
Maybe, they're not happy in their life, and they're expressing it in a way that's just, toxic, but it's expression at the end of the day. Everybody has the right to an opinion.
For sure.
I've put when you put yourself out there on the internet, like, some
Mhm.
people will like you and people will hate you. And
Yes,
I try
absolutely.
to base my success on the hate aspect, because
Mhm.
you get enough people who, are haters, then you're kind of doing something right. So,
For sure.
yeah, I just you it's hard sometimes. I think what it mainly kind of depends on is where you are at that time dealing with
Mm,
things outside of boxing. Because
right.
boxing is, for me, it's my job, it's my passion,
Mhm.
it's my release from everything. So when you
Right.
actually, you I don't know, you just kind of learn to deal with it after the years, really.
Yeah, because something that you said, like, it's the same with me. It's my job, it's my release, it's my passion, but I have a real life. My real life is not on, X or Instagram or TikTok or whatever. It's just the parts that I want you to see, and that's going to be, the boxing part, because that's my passion as well. So, yeah, whenever you do get a lot of hate or a lot of criticism, you do have to think, okay, what are these people going through? And and the
A
haters,
lot of them are
yeah,
just weirdos. A
I
lot
mean,
of them
there's
are just
there's
like,
there's some
you
weirdos
come
too, that's for
on,
sure. For
you just
sure,
come
for
online
sure.
just to talk shit, and then you just go away. And then
Yeah.
it's just like, I'm supposed to take this one account, 24 followers or this or whatever like that. Not that I
Yeah.
care about it, but I'm supposed to
And
listen to dude with like a display picture of, like, I don't
it's a
know,
cartoon
Roy Jones or
character or something.
cartoon character calling me an
Yeah.
arsehole. And
Most of
I'm
them
like,
most of them are burner accounts, I think, anyway. They really are.
I, I just, it's flattering that you would make a fake account and dedicate time out of
I
your
know,
life
right?
to say
Thank
that.
you.
So
Thank you. Thank you. I
just
know, right?
retweet,
That's what I
please, man.
say.
If you're gonna hate, just retweet.
Yeah, yeah, retweet. Hakan, thank you for being in the chat. He said, "Do you think
Big
Amanda
up, Hakan.
Serrano's next fight will be in Puerto Rico when she's back at featherweight?" I think that that's one of her dreams, to really just be there on the island. I know she did an amateur all girls tournament for the Puerto Rican girls last summer. I talked to her, and she said that she's going to have another one um in the next following summer, but it'll be open up to everyone. So I know how she's got a lot of pride there, and she loves her island. So I would think that she would do that. What do you think?
Absolutely. And I just hope that Edgar Belanga's on that card too. Uh, Giving back to Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
Amanda's paid her
yeah.
dues. You get to a certain point in life where you're like, if you've dedicated yourself to something for so long, and you know
Yeah.
that you've really paid your dues to what you're doing, you
Hmm.
you can do what you want. I think she deserves a huge fight in Puerto Rico. I
Absolutely.
think, it's destined, to be honest.
Yeah, she's also been such a strong instrument, along with Jake Paul. I mean, and her being like, Jake Paul is one thing, but also whenever you have a whole team of like females coming on board, you also need that female head, that female face that she is, because a lot of women do feel more comfortable speaking with a woman as well. So she's just been such a strong force, and I have so much admiration for her. I really, really do. um a lot of people thought that she won one or two out of the three fights with Katie. What were your views on those fights?
Definitely won the second one. I could have went my whole life without seeing the last one and
Mm-hmm.
have been fine. First, I think the second one, Katie's headbutts were just crazy. And I think the third fight, she was so scared of getting headbutted. She was just like, nah, I'm not even going to go in there. Don't blame her, to be fair. Uh, but I was impressed with Katie. I didn't think she still had that esque about her. I think maybe, every time I say Katie's like done, she does
She shows you
something in
something
which I'm
else,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, then I'm like, all right, maybe she's got another fight, maybe two. But I think Amanda, the world's her oyster still. I think both of them
Hmm.
they've given everything to the sport, man. Like Katie Taylor's had a long career. Amanda Serrano's had a
Very
long
long.
career. She's the first woman to go 3-minute rounds. Amanda is.
Yep.
Katie
Yep.
Taylor still
Yep.
obviously wants that huge fight in Grove Park. Sorry to my Irish guys, I forgot what the stadium's called, but yeah, I thought Amanda. Yeah, I think she said she wants to have another one. We don't need any more, Amanda. Okay, we
No,
don't need any more.
not
Just
not
just
not with Katie. Not with Katie. I think that that's run its course. But Ray Big Time 35 says, what about with Alicia Baumgartner next?
Alicia's last fight. I thought she looked bad in her last fight. I'm sorry, I didn't
Yeah. Yeah,
see
I
if
don't I
and
don't think
the
that
thing,
she won. I don't think that she won. Maybe it was the
that bird
long
really
layoff.
gave it to her.
I don't know. Maybe it was a long layoff. Maybe it was, getting adjusted to a different coach. I mean, there's so many reasons that could have been. Do I think that she's talented? I do think she's talented. I just don't think that she won this last fight. Um, what I believe that she will be the face after Serrano is not. I believe that they're kind of like um cultivating things so that she will be the face. I'm just totally speculating, you
I
know.
can see why, but the thing is, has do you watch the fight against Pursoon, right? Alicia's.
Mhm. Yes. Yes.
That told me everything that I needed to know. Like
Yeah.
it
Right.
was, you know, Delphine. I think she pretty much had one leg.
Yeah.
Alicia,
Yeah.
I and this is just my opinion, right?
Yeah.
I think that Alicia needs to focus more on the boxing aspect of her camps, and because I
Mhm.
don't know, I'm not privy to anything, but from
Right.
what I've seen, it's just been regression. And if
Mhm.
she really wants to, be undisputed in another weight class, I think that she, kind of you got to be more active and you got to apply yourself a lot more um to that goal. And that's just
Yeah.
my opinion, by the way. I
No,
think she's a great fighter,
I get it.
but
Red Corner Boxing says Baumgartner should move
big up,
up at
Jams.
135 and face Caroline Dubois. Oh, Caroline's my girl. I don't know if she wants to do that.
Caroline will mash her up. Caroline will
Yeah, I'm Caroline. I definitely have Caroline in that one. Crystal likes that one too. Red Corner Boxing said, I think Miranda had a case versus Alicia, not much of one, but a case neither the less. Me too. I mean, she honestly, so we have sparred Miranda before, and we had we did better than she did. So I was like, okay, Alicia is probably going to knock this girl out. She's probably going to get her out of there. And then Miranda came in there with such a game plan and she looked so good. And I was like, yeah, oh my God, this is good. And then when she didn't get her hand raised, which I didn't figure that she would, just because we all know how things go, I was like, this girl, she deserves she deserves something. I know that I think she has like 4 more fights left with MVP. So obviously they know that she's bringing fire. So I was very glad to hear that. She
We need
should
3-minute
make the
rounds.
mayor rematch. Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Or the 3-minute rounds. That I think if there that would have been the 3 minutes, I think that Baumgartner would have gassed out, in my opinion. Um, but you were talking about how she needs to focus more and stuff like that. Your opinion. I think a lot of times social media is like a very good tool. It is a very good tool. I mean, a lot of fighters get exposure that didn't get exposure before, and they have to pretty much promote themselves because the promoters aren't doing that so much. Um, but I think at times, sometimes these boxers, and I'm not naming any names, male or female, because they both do it. They put so much time in like doing more videos and doing more, things like that for entertainment on
She's a very
social
beautiful
media.
woman,
She is a very beautiful woman. Thank you so much,
like yourself.
Red Corner Boxing. Thank you so much. No, but I think that a lot of times they put so much into that they're not doing what they need to do in the lab. You know, I've seen it so many times. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I agree, absolutely. I think that's,
Yeah.
social media, if you can actually tap into it and use it to your advantage, you
Mm-hmm.
can change the perception of the obvious. You write
Yeah.
that down, that was fine.
Yeah.
And the thing is like I said, like yourself, she's a very beautiful woman. I think that that can be used in a way to mask a bad performance because no one's really talking about
Mm-hmm.
it, really. But she fought
No,
like
they're
shit.
not. They're not. And
And
I think beautiful women, and it's not, you know, they're all the women are beautiful in their own right. But you know we saw what happened after she popped dirty. You know, then these amazing pictures of her started coming out and things like that, and people just totally forgave her. You know, and I think sometimes these women, you know, that most find attractive, they can get away with a lot of things that some people cannot. I don't
game
know.
is the game.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Hakan said, I'm excited for Dina Thorson's debut for MVP against Shernika Johnson for the Undisputed Bantamweight Championship. You know, I was just talking about that because I'm wondering, I really wonder if they're going to immediately throw Sugar Neeks in there with Dina, or is Dina going to get like some kind of fight in between, which I feel that she will get a fight before that so she can hold on to her belts a little bit longer. Or, you know, I'm not saying Dina is going to just go in there and take them, but she could. So I think that
It's
she's
a big
probably the
if.
most
Sugar Neeks is
risky. She's the most risky for Sugar Neeks, you know. So I'm just wondering if they're going to throw right in there or if they're going to make something in between. What are your thoughts on that?
absolutely, absolutely. They'll throw Sugar in there. Like, another one.
Immediately, you think so?
You know better than
Before, like,
anybody.
don't put somebody else in there.
The talent pool within the women's division, unfortunately, is not as in depth or as vast as the men's division. So you will find yourself with opportunities where there should be kind of a couple, maybe one fight or two. You just kind of just straight in there. And yeah, definitely, I can see them going straight away because you the thing why we love Katie and Amanda and people of that ilk is that they took risks.
Mm-hmm.
Like Katie Taylor's resume is the best resume in the women's division. I don't care what anybody says.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
love Clarissa so much, but her
Mm-hmm.
resume is just outstanding. I've seen
It
probably like
is.
90% of her fights anyway. So, Sugar trying to go for greatness with Shanika, I rate Shanika as well. It's a great fight. Like, why not? Why wait? And this is the problem with boxing. You sometimes we wait too much with established fighters. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
you're right.
Those
You're right.
hmm.
You're right. I'm just wondering how they're thinking and what they're wanting to do. But you're right. And then, like Red Corner
Money and
Boxing
business.
said, champion in recess. So she should be next. She should. Um, yeah, Sugar had the perfect plan for Chicken. Um, but I don't feel like she can I don't know. Dina is something else. So I don't know. I'm very curious to see how it's going to go. Um so Sheldon says, "What's your take on Shanika's fighting? Oops, I mean boxing style." You know what? She said she had a plan when we fought her, and she did have a plan, and actually the plan that she had was exactly what I would have told her to do, and that's just make things dirty and rush and not give Chicken any chance to even think. She had a perfect plan. Before this fight, I thought she was good. I wasn't extremely impressed with her style, but she did really excellent this last fight. But I always thought that Dina was a level, some levels above. And I bet Dina does want the fight next. She saw her in this last performance, and I'm so sorry for Dina. I know that she was pregnant and she had a miscarriage, so God bless her for that. Very
Oh
hard to
well.
go through, but I'm glad to see her back because she is definitely a superstar in my opinion. Yeah, Red Corner Boxing, things happen. and it is heartbreaking, but it's good. It's all good. It's all good. You know, it's all good. You go back to the drawing board. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am. Thank you. I am. But anyway, but at the end of the day, like women's boxing, I'm so happy with it and the where it's going. I love my men in boxing, but
Mm.
of course, obviously I love my women too. There were so many times that we heard that nobody wanted to watch women, nobody cared about women, nobody was going to put the money up for women, and I'm just so glad that Jake Paul and the others have proved everybody wrong. So talk to me. When do you leave for Saudi
Like I
Arabia?
said, say what you want about the man. He's I'll be out Tuesday.
Tuesday.
A couple of stops. Like it's a long kind. Yeah, I think I got like 2 stops. One in Paris and one somewhere else. I can't remember. But yeah, I'll be there Wednesday. So I'll be there hopefully in time for the. What, have they got the open workout
Is
on
it
Wednesday?
media
Can't remember.
workout?
But I think it's the media workout, and then the
Hmm.
press conference. I think is going to
Press
be on
conference.
the last one. Will be on Thursday, and then
And then the
Friday. I don't
weigh-ins.
know. They sent me the itinerary and stuff, and I was just like, yeah,
How
I'll.
exciting!
It is like honestly, like I've worked a long time for
Yes,
this. Like,
that's so good.
and I just want to shout out to Jams, and Mr. Neutral,
Yeah.
Red Corner Boxing, and all the people, like including yourself, Christine, that have really just always like been there, man, and ever since I met you, you've just been the most lovely, decent people, and it
Back
actually
at
proves
you.
that there are a lot of decent people in boxing, man, and don't ever give up. Like I almost did a lot of times, but please, I always say this, you lot, man, do not give up for anything
Yes,
because there's light at the end of the tunnel. You know,
absolutely.
you just have to be prepared to sacrifice, and if you're prepared to sacrifice, then it'll happen eventually.
Absolutely. Crystal, he did say he was going to hold hands with Uncle Turk. He did say that.
I told Crystal, I'll hold hands with you, Turkey, everybody.
Kumbaya,
I'm a
everybody. Kumbaya.
everybody. We'll be there. Like I will be habitually hand holding a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
But please, guys,
Yeah,
subscribe to Red
we
Corner
did talk about
Boxing
that.
and Mr. Neutral. Please, please,
Yes,
please.
please do.
These are my guys.
Red Hook, so big time, Ray Big Time 35. Do y'all think Right Hook Roxy has a bright future? She's very talented. I will say in boxing, it's about relationships. It really is. You could be as talented as you are and never get anywhere, or you could be not as talented and go everywhere. So it's definitely all about relationships. I'm not sure who she's signed with, but I do know that she is very talented. So I hope that she does do great things. Rico, do you know who Right Hook Roxy is? She's from the U.S.
Right Hook Roxy, no, but I want to. That's an incredible name.
Yeah, she's
Fire ass name.
beautiful. He says she looks good too. Yeah, she's beautiful.
This is insane in the membrane right now. Like lads, we
So
have to remember these women are athletes out here. You
yeah,
sick pervs.
Crystal Red Corner ask how you doing. So I just want to thank you so much for taking time out of your evening and spending my lunchtime with me and everybody in the chat that tuned in. I love to do these little fun little 30-40 minute
I, I
shows.
I love it. I love the whole lunch with Christine. I love the whole dynamic, and
It's
I wish
fun.
you all the most amazing things. And thank you,
Same with
obviously,
you.
to the chat for being so hospitable. I'm used to a chat that literally want to bury me in the dirt, so this is actually like a nice, a nice gift to
that
actually
that's
be
that maybe
high
that'll be
five by the
Wednesday
chat. But no,
night when you're back.
anything I can do for you,
You know
anything I
what?
can do for you in any show, anything. I've always got time for you. You know that.
I appreciate you so much. And I can't wait to see all the content, that you're going to be getting out there. I'm super, super excited for you and I'm super proud of you. And it's a
Thank you.
testimony that yes, you just do not give up. You just keep going. Oh yeah, Hakan, Jamal Harvey. He is fire. Fire. Seriously. He's amazing. Y'all are gonna see some great things. He and Juju Balo, who just had his pro debut. I'll just say really quickly against a very worthy opponent. They were like rivals in the amateurs, and they went back and forth. So it's going to be very interesting to see both of their journeys and see whenever they get to meet each other. It's going to be really, really awesome. Um, Thank you so much, Red Corner Boxing. And Crystal wants to know, Rico, if you are going to be in Vegas for Crawford and Canelo, because we will definitely be there.
I would love. I will be coming to America. That is a fact of life. I will be coming hopefully before the year's out. I don't know if I can make that one because it's the same date as Nathaniel Collins. I think he's fighting in Scotland, and
Okay.
I have to support Nathaniel.
Okay.
He is
That's fair.
a yeah, but if not, well, from October. October, you'll see me around. You'll definitely see me around. I think within the next 2 weeks there will be. I might give like another announcement and stuff, and I think it will be. Uh, yeah, it will be really really cool. So I just want to thank everybody that's helped me get here, man, and
Absolutely.
subscribe
And,
to the channel
but
here to this lovely lady, and yeah, it's been one
but
hell of a ride.
before I let you go,
Yeah,
I just have to ask you one last question, and that
ask me as
is,
many as you want.
so you're not going to be there for Canelo Crawford, but who are you picking to win and how?
Crawford, I believe. Oh man, I wish I had this breakdown the other day on the show. I believe that Crawford just is, just the counter punching from Crawford, the spite with every single punch, the power he's able to generate, just such a half pivot in those hips. If anybody can beat an aged Canelo that has been through
You
more
said
wars,
age, damn.
aged Canelo. I know
He's
he's only
younger.
34, but
He's younger than Bud.
he fought Floyd Mayweather at 22. The guy is. No one can tell me this guy is
Hey,
not
don't
been worn
start
down
that
by anything.
narrative. Don't start that narrative because people are
I've
already
only just I've
starting
only
other
just
narratives.
I know I've only just come to an understanding with the Mexican community. So I love you guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, Crawford is gonna mash him up, and
I'm
you
yeah,
know,
and I'm a Mexican for Crawford, so you know it's all good.
hashtag Mexicans for Crawford.
Yes, yeah, Latinas for Crawford. That's for
Latinos.
sure. Okay, well, thank you everybody in the chat. Thank you so much, my guy
Thank you guys so
Rico,
much.
and I can't wait to see the content. Everybody have a great day. Love to love you. Until next time.
See you guys later.